He knows about being a two-time winner to pull this off, because Jeff Burton has already proved that he can pass Bill Elliott, one of the fastest cars.
Trouble, car in the wall. Turn 4, one car comes sliding down the track. In the wall, it's Spencer, Jimmy Spencer. Caution is out. Did the leaders get the caution?
Yes, they did. They did get the caution when they came back. And chances are this will be the race, because they would been scheduled to get the white flag the next time back.
Jimmy Spencer's car stops 5 feet shy of that finish line, where all last evening fans were autographing their signatures on the yellow painted line at start-finish. Spencer's race is done.
I don't think the leaders are quite sure whether they got the caution or not, but I saw the caution come down in front of them, but Dale Jarrett's taking no chances.
And Ned, in the glare, Spencer's car is going to be hard to see against the wall. All the spotters on the radios to their drivers, stay low. And here they come. Jarrett gets the white and the yellow flag, and Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500 for the 3rd time. And up there, Melissa Brown from Pennsylvania is also a $1 million winner, thanks to the Winston Noble 5 bonus program.
Oh, Ned, that ride home is going to be sweet, isn't it?
Yes, it will. Going to win over $2 million here today, the largest purse ever for a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
And Dale Jarrett's crew, new this year, the tire changers and Jack Bennett tire carrier. They helped propel that car to victory.
Hopefully Jimmy Spencer's just fine.
So Jarrett, who has quite a history of winning on CBS.
Yes, he does. He won in these CBS races. He won at Michigan last year. He won here in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona in July. So, yeah, been good to him.
Jeff Burton is second on this final lap. Remember, he must come around and take the checkered flag to be the Daytona 500 winner. Let's check with Ralph.
Well, Todd Parrott, congratulations. I see the tears of joy coming down your face. I know what Daytona means to you. We talked in Victory Lane here in Pepsi. Tell me about it here today. How does it feel?
Give me about, hold on a minute. Where's he at, Bob?
He don't count his chickens till they hatch.
I'll tell you how it feels when he crosses that start-finish line. It's an awesome feeling. The guys have done a great job. Again, you know, I mean, they fought so hard. Robert Yates' engine department, you know, I can't believe yet.
Whether it's at 190 miles an hour or 70.
I love Daytona. Wow!
And
Dale has done. Sterling has beat the front end off that old Dodge trying to get around Dale.
Sterling, is there room between Earnhardt and Schrader? Yes, he gets to the outside. Then drops back in line.
All right, here we go now. This is when it's going to get tense, boys. This is when we're going to find out. We're coming around for the white flag.
4 Chevys, a Pontiac, a Ford, and a Dodge to fight it out 3 miles to the finish of the Daytona 500.
If he can survive this run, he'll be okay. Nobody's doing anything. They're all holding in.
Go get him. Everyone on their feet at Daytona, some 170,000. As South Boston, Virginia's Ward Burton comes to the line. White flag, final lap. Here comes Dale Jarrett looking outside for third. Can't get it done. Whoa! He bounces off Mark Martin. Jarrett is crashing in the final lap. Everybody gets by him okay. Elliott Sadler in the 21, the Wood Brothers car. Left to try and chase Ward Burton to the checkered flag.
Elliott Sadler was shaking, finishing third in the Pepsi 400. Just imagine what that young man is going through now, about to finish second in the Daytona 500.
About ready to faint.
I'm telling you.
8th 2 times is his best previous finish in the 500. Now in his 8th try at the Great American Race, it's going to be Ward Burton driving his Dodge to victory lane. Checkered flag is up, and Ward Burton is going to win the 44th Daytona 500.
You let it all hang out. Let the rough side drag. Does it pay to have a teammate? You darn right it does, even when he's 2 laps down. Oh, trouble down here.
I think that's Ward Burton.
Round he goes right in front of all these cars. Everybody going to miss him?
Yes.
Oh, and he hits the outside wall hard again. Caution is out.
Oh, man.
What do you say, Darrell, all the time? Caution.
Cautions breed caution.
The defending champion of the Daytona 500, Ward Burton, driving for Bill Davis, crashes at lap 107.
And Dale Jr. gets a lap back.
Jimmy Johnson's crew chief, Chad Knaus, not happy. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. gains back 1 of the laps he's behind.
That's why you never give up. You know, you sit up there and you say, what the heck is he doing up there? Well, you never know what can happen.
And the good thing about it, no more cars than a lap down. Jeff, he's going to be able to come in, get 4 fresh tires, and go right back near the front again on the inside line.
Yes, he will. And the good thing about that, he's going to be in front of what's going to be happening behind Michael and the rest of these guys, because everybody realizes the race is going to be ended here very shortly if this weather looks like it does from off of turn 2. If it comes back in, this race will be over. So basically, we're seeing a 10 to go or a 12 to go type race right now unfolding. Everybody's pushing and shoving. This is the race right now for the Daytona 500.
And because the caution flag comes out and Dale Earnhardt Jr. is ahead of the leader, he gets the free pass because the pace car picks up the leader. He gets to come all the way around.
And one of the most emotional speeches I ever heard was Jimmy Valvano, the coach. I mean, he said, don't ever give up. That's the way racers have to race. You can never give up because too many things can happen. You don't drop your head and pack up your toolbox and go home. You keep racing and you race hard, especially when you got a fast car.
Junior was 2 laps down. He's gotten 1 of those laps back. Let's show you what happened in number 22, the Dodge of Ward Burton at turn 4. He'll be coming from the right side of your screen.
It just looks like he was up in the high side, just lost it totally on his own. There wasn't no one near him in behind.
But this is hard impact on the driver's side right there, man. I think he lucked out, though. He hit the left front and then snapped it into the left rear. I don't believe the driver's door got a hard lick.
Going to hook up Burton's car and haul it back to the garage, where he'll join Jeff Green, Jimmy Spencer, Kenny Schrader, and Ryan Newman.
And right now, because where his car is almost at the entrance of pit road is closed right now. Once they get that car drug away, then we'll see pit road open, and we'll probably see a little bit of pit road action, but probably not by the guys leading the race up at the front.
No, I think Jimmy Johnson's the one that's biting his fingernails right now, or at least his crew chief, Chad Knaus, because they didn't get that car full of fuel. These caution laps are certainly helping him, but if he goes very long, he's going to be in trouble.
Let's watch from Bill Elliott what happened in turn 4 to Ward Burton. Bill Jr. is having electrical difficulties, and that's Robbie Gordon. And not sure if it's the same problem, the alternator not charging, or a different one.
Hey, yeah, what the deal was, Michael, he wanted to get out of there. They're going to put the car cover on. He had to get out of there.
So we're red flagged for rain for the 2nd time today. There's a big band of showers on the back straightaway and over turn number 3. And I'll tell you, NASCAR fans are a hardy bunch, even though they're limited what they can bring into the speedway. I hope they've got ponchos. Our Pepsi fan cam has been busy today around the grandstand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The rain has persisted. It's going to continue through the night. The race has been called, and Michael Waltrip is a 2-time champion of the Daytona 500.
No, I tell you what a thrill. What a great accomplishment for him, his team, and boy, I know it's just got to make him. Well, look at him. Let it rain, baby. He's had a great speed weeks. And his 2nd Daytona 500 win. And guess we've done 3 races from here, and he's won all 3 of them.
Kurt Busch finishes 2nd. Jimmy Johnson is 3rd. Kevin Harvick, Mark Martin.
Distance. We tried drying the track. We tried doing everything we could to get this race in distance.
1990 on the last lap, about right here.
Yeah. Fuel, Junior.
Cut a tire.
You're perfect. Not a problem at all. We've been stopping short for him all day.
And lost the race.
He asked me about fuel. And Tony Eury said, you're perfect. We've been stopping early because Tony Stewart had a problem with fuel.
Fans come to their feet as Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart take the white flag. We're in the final lap of the Daytona 500. Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart with 19 laps to go after he trailed Stewart's orange Chevrolet for much of the central part of the race. Now he's got to hang on for 3/4 of a lap to earn a victory in the sport's biggest event. Stewart not close enough to make a move yet. It's all going to come down to whether Earnhardt has a bobble or a problem in this final third of a lap.
Yeah, you can't get emotional yet because you've got to get off turn 4 and back to the start-finish line.
And you can see it now. The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500.
Got it. Great run for Wimmer, too. Fantastic.
Tony Stewart second, Scott Wimmer third, Kevin Harvick fourth, and Jimmy Johnson fifth. For Dale Earnhardt Jr., his first victory in the 500.
Stewart is blocked in the 20. Nowhere to go. It's Junior and Gordon.
Gordon's not going to give up that yellow line. You can bet that.
8 car with you. 2-car gap. Then 2x2.
Now Junior's got help. Kurt Busch. No, Busch slices to the outside. He wants to win the 500.
Coming outside.
He gives Jeff Gordon a push going off into turn 3.
Kurt Busch, the next L Cup champion, fights his way to second.
It's a good thing he can't get any closer than that, because I believe he would have probably given Gordon a big shot up the hill. Here they come, boys. White flag. 1 to go.
Scott Riggs to fourth. Stewart looks to go 3 wide. Thinks better of it. He is trapped behind Jimmy Johnson.
Boy, that 97 car of Kurt Busch is a fast piece of equipment right there. He's got to look.
He's the only Ford in the front 5. What can he do?
Look at Scott Riggs in that 10 car. He's trying to get him a top 5 finish in this Daytona 500. And there's Jimmy Johnson on the 48 on the outside, Darrell. Somebody needs to get up there and go with him, but I don't know if Tony Stewart can run the outside or not. He hadn't all day. Busch to the outside. Gordon slams the door with him into turn 3.
6 cars have a chance to win it. Jeff Gordon's going to lead him into turn 4. They're 1 mile from home.
Tony Stewart just slid up the racetrack. He and Jimmy Johnson are going to make contact. 3 wide. They're bouncing off each other.
Jeff Gordon's going to win his 3rd Daytona 500. Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., and Scott Riggs completes a dream week with a 4th place finish.
2 laps to go.
It's like Elliott Sadler, the 38 and junior, might have laid back to get a run, but did they lay back too much?
Yeah, we saw that the last time, BP, so they're out of time. Hopefully it'll work for them this time. It looks like they got a little bit better run than the last restart, and they've got a lot more cars lined up behind them than the front 3.
The rookie Clint Boyer in the 07 behind Earnhardt. They're going to catch the front 3. Lap and a half to go.
Oh, yeah, they've got a big run, especially Elliott Sadler. If he times this right, he can make a pass.
Everybody's lined up.
But they're lined up. Somebody's got to make a move. It's going to happen.
Off of turn 4. At the line this time, the white flag. 1 lap to go at Daytona.
It's Junior that's making the move. He didn't want to do it, he said, but he's going to the outside.
Got to. It's the Daytona 500.
He's got to try, at least try to win.
Meanwhile, Ryan Newman looked both sides of Johnson, nowhere to go. Stays in line.
This is what Johnson wants.
Junior's losing positions as he tries to get by on the outside. Tony Stewart has moved into 5th, 6th.
Here goes Ryan Newman. He's going to try the high side. Which way will Mears go? Hose this 12 car, Ryan Newman.
Keep pedaling it, man. Keep pedaling.
That's a
clear by 4.
That's exactly crash behind him. Crash behind him. The caution is out. The race is over. Jimmy Johnson has won the Daytona 500.
You are my hero.
With his car owner watching here at the track and his crew chief watching at home. Jimmy Johnson.
Martin, Busch, Biffle, Gilliland, Sadler, green flag.
I don't believe he can wait very long, Larry. I believe if you're going to make the move, you got to make it quick. I don't think he can wait too long. If they're going to get him, they need to jump to the outside right away.
Watch your bottom there.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside. And look at the outside line. Jeff Gordon in that 24 car with his teammate Casey Mears, but Casey leaves him out there.
Now, one back. All single file behind you. He's coming hard, about half back now.
Now, when these guys on the outside, when they get side by side with these other cars, they're done. We're coming to the white flag.
It's up to the 5 of Kyle Busch. How long can he wait if he's going to go?
Still single file.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
Coming to the right, man. Coming to the right. Single file behind you.
Front 4, single file.
Here they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark. They got to move him somehow.
He gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life, and there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
And Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
So by no means.
Yeah, don't cash the check yet.
This is Tony Stewart's 10th Daytona 500, and already people are lining up saying, are you ever going to win it? Could tonight be the night?
What's going to be interesting, watch the high line. Remember a year ago, Kevin Harvick on the high side. Watch that high line.
Boy, nobody really wants to go with the 18 right here. They all seem to be working against him, but if he can ever get there, look out.
Little push from Newman and help coming. That's Kyle Busch trying to get to Stewart. Folks. 2 Dodges, 2 Toyotas for the win.
Strap down this big TV. She's going to go for a ride.
Here we come. White flag. Bail lap. 1 to go. Woohoo!
Stewart's got a great car, no question about that. It's just a matter of if Kirk can get a little help.
And now, Ryan jumped to the high side. Tony Stewart blocks him. Here comes Kyle Busch on the bottom.
Uh-oh, Toyota drag race down the back. Toyota drag race.
Teammates.
Newman was trying to get help from the other blue Dodge. Now he's got it. Toyota on the inside lane. Dodge on the outside lane. Who's going to win it?
It's going to come all the way to the wire. Here they go into turn 3.
Teammates working together. 2018, 212. 12 is going to win this race. I don't believe they can catch him back to the line.
He's going to have to make it wide.
Pedal, baby, pedal.
He'll have to make it wide.
It's the Boilermaker, Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman, Roger Penske win the Daytona 500.
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
Roger Penske's first restrictor plate win and his first 1-2 finish.
And done it in style, man. 1-2.
Hello, Newman. Big Bill France, and it goes to the winner. You'll see that presentation as part of the Lipitor post-race show, along with highlights from the race and analysis of what happened in the 51st annual Daytona 500. That trophy, created every year, weighs 54 pounds. John Liebeck from Omaha is the sculptor, and the car on the top of the trophy, the Firebird 1, one of the great GM styling cars created by Harley Earl.
You know, we still have 48 laps to go, and we're going to get this race restarted. We're going to work as hard as we can, NASCAR. But there's a lot of things happening with the car that's leading this race right now, Matt Kenseth. One is with that man right there, Jack Roush, the owner of this 17 car. He's been an owner in Sprint Cup since 1988. He started Roush Racing, which is now Roush Fenway, with Mark Martin as a single car team. All the races he's won, 113 races, he's never won a Daytona 500. Matt Kenseth went winless last year. They made a crew chief change over the offseason. A rookie crew chief sitting on the pit box right now, Drew Blickensderfer. There you see him right there. This is Drew right here. That's Ron Hornaday from the Camping World Truck Series, his son-in-law. Drew has been in the Nationwide Series, and here he is in his first race as a Sprint Cup Series crew chief, leading the Daytona 500 with Matt Kenseth.
Today's Sprint Monster up, and no work is permitted on cars during the red flag. Matt Kenseth is the leader. He has led a grand total of 1 green flag laps tonight. Let's show you how he wrested the lead from Elliott Sadler in the 19. just prior to this last caution coming out.
Actually, Reed Sorensen in the 43 gave him a little bump down the back straightaway. Elliott Sadler put the block on him, and then Matt moves to the high side.
I think Matt gets a good push here from Kevin Harvick in the 29 Pennzoil.
Nothing Elliott Sadler could do there.
Nope.
Sadler opened the door.
And as we say, you got to push, which means you're going to the front.
So Sadler backed up to 5th place. Clint Boyer in the 33 also got by him as things kind of stacked up there. And then caution came out.
All right, the race has officially been declared final. It is over. So Matt Kenseth, Jack Roush, there is your Daytona 500 winner in the 51st running of the Great American Race, the 2009 champ. Matt Kenseth in a backup car, slipping through for the lead, and now the victory in the rain-shortened Daytona 500.
Harvick and McMurray in front of teammates Edwards and Biffle, then Burton, Truex, Montoya, and Boyer. Green, white checker. Here we go. Green flag.
Pretty much in dead heat. It looks like Kevin got a little bit of a jump on the 29, got a little jump on the 1 car, and there's dad-to-be Carl Edwards right in the back of the 29, pushing hard as he can. Here we go up to back, 2 by 2, except the cat out front.
But look at the run. McMurray will get down that back straightaway, getting bumped from Greg Biffle in the 16 car. Biffle's all over the back of it. Edwards looks in the middle.
Whoa, I think if I'd have been Harvick, I'd have gone to the outside and gone with that fast line.
Here comes Truex fighting his way back on the outside in that 56, but not a lot of help out there.
3 wide. Here comes Dale Jr. pushing Clint Boyer.
Where'd Junebug come from?
This will be the white flag. Jamie McMurray is in front to try to win the 500. This will be the last lap.
Whatever happens now happens, folks. They can all wad up down here, and somebody's going to leave out that second turn, the winner.
Junior on the bottom with Boyer. Biffle ahead.
Truex trying to get up there and help McMurray, but Boyer's right there behind Biffle in the 16. There goes Boyer to the outside.
Look at Junior. Come on, Junior. Come on.
Can they make it to the flag?
Nah, no way. They'll never get through this 3rd turn.
Junior got squirreled up right there.
No, it's just perfect. He's flying through there.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. unbelievably has caught Jamie McMurray as they come to turn 4.
He'll have to go to the high side, though. McMurray will guard that line.
Crash at the back, never mind. Green flag still out. Checkered flag in the air. The 52nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray.
Yes! Little Jamie, baby!
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yes, sir. Billy Bass.
How about that? Jamie McMurray, Teresa Earnhardt, Chip Ganassi, Felix Sabates winning the Daytona 500.
And don't forget Bono.
Oh, my God!
The cars that crashed.
That was so awesome.
The cars that... This will be our 2nd attempt to go green, then white, then checker.
Got to make it around and take the white flag. Once the white flag waves, if anything happens, it's a race.
Tell you what, that's a lot of experience up there around Trevor Bayne right now.
Well, there's 2 guys right there on that outside line. I know Mark Martin. I don't know how many more Daytona 500 opportunities he's got left. But Tony Stewart's never won the 500. Mark's never won the 500. Of course, we know Trevor Bayne, he could win his first 500 in his first 500 attempt.
Cars up. Ready.
Tony Stewart's won the pole for the Indy 500. He's won the IRL championship, twice the Sprint Cup championship. He's won everything at Daytona.
47 with you. Still with you. Still with you. Bottom of.
And coming through the middle, Kurt Busch. Now down to the inside.
Bobby Labonte in that 47 gave Trevor Bayne a heck of a push. Now all they can do is try to hug the bottom of the racetrack and protect.
I like what I tell you, that 22 though is coming in with a head of steam, and Juan Pablo right on him. Looks like Tony and Mark might have a, I don't know if they got enough time to get back up there or not. I don't think they do.
Dale Jr. checked and released at the infield care center. They'll face the white flag when they come around to decide the 53rd Daytona 500. Rookie Trevor Bayne in his second Sprint Cup start will lead them to a white flag with Bobby Labonte. Here comes Kurt Busch and Juan Montoya. Carl Edwards in fifth.
And we know Kurt Busch and Montoya is going to make a move. DW, when will they make it?
I don't think they're going to make it till turn 4. I mean, we keep hearing about I'm a setting duck when I'm leading this thing. So I guess that makes it 21, a setting duck right now. But we'll see here. That 22 knows how to win from that position. That's where he won the Bud Shootout from.
Edwards and Gilliland down to the inside, trying to...
Where did that 34 come from?
Trying to spoil the party.
Oh,
and
my
they
gosh.
spoiled the party for Kurt Busch and Montoya in here. They come through turn 4.
Gilliland, former pole sitter at the 500. Edwards has room underneath. Now he pushes Trevor Bayne.
It's over. Trevor Bayne is going to win the Daytona 500.
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday, Trevor Bayne, 20 years old.
Are you kidding me? What? That was awesome. That was awesome, Trevor. You are the man, buddy. You are the man. Everybody coming inside, congratulating you here. Awesome job.
And Chevy in row 2, green flag. And Biffle gets about a half a car length away from Denny Hamlin here and moves up to pick up his Ford teammate, Greg Biffle.
Boy, that is a teammate right there, buddy. I mean, he jumped out there, got him.
Dale Jr. had no help, but he locks on the back of Biffle, second and third.
I don't think it'll do Dale Jr. any good because I don't think Biffle's going to go anywhere. If he's a team player like Kansas has been, he'll sit right there.
They've got a lap and a half to find out.
Now, when they come off of turn 4 and Dale Jr. is still pushing him,
could be a whole different story.
I'd say things might pick up.
They're looking for the white flag this time.
Once we get into this lap, if anything should happen down in turn 1 or 2 or 3 and 4, it's over.
3-car breakaway. Junior tucked up tight under the bumper of Biffle. Kenseth leads to turn 1, final lap.
Denny Hamlin in the 11's there with no one to push him.
Actually, he might actually be hurting those 2 cars in front of him if he gets back too far. But here we go. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen pretty quick.
We've seen where the timing of where you do it is so critical.
Those 2 cars, the 16 and the 88, should be able to get by Kenseth if Biffle elects to take the chance.
Ford Chevrolet off the final corner. Matt Kenseth trying to win it for the second time. Here comes Junior to the outside. Side by side with Kenseth. He runs out of time. Matt Kenseth wins the Daytona 500.
I tip my hat.
Go now or finish second.
When we cross the start finish line, it's a race. And oh, by the way, it's not over. It's just now on.
Daryl, keep an eye on Dale.
Oh, car in the wall, hard. Turn 1. And it's one of the BK cars. It's the 93 of Travis Quapple. No caution. NASCAR, if the track is clear, they will let them finish. We are still green. And here come the leaders.
Yeah, Mark Martin is really pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88.
Junior to the inside of Greg Biffle. The green flag still flies. Martin's number 55. Keselowski in the 2. Biffle backing up. Patrick behind him. For the second time, the Daytona 500 goes to Jimmy Johnson, 5-time champion from El Cajon, California, and his Rick Hendricks Chevrolet.
He can thank Dale Jr. for that. Second year, Dale Jr. has come on late to finish second.
Danica Patrick, the pole sitter.
Yeah, that car is, I mean, it takes off. Now, he definitely doesn't want to get too far out. We know that's not good. And he is making a pretty good gap here.
Here comes the 2. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Got a little bit of help from behind. Gaining on the leader. Junior comes up to cover. Jeff Gordon now leading the inside row. Unless Keselowski or Busch or Denny Hamlin in the 11 drops down, it's Hamlin.
What a move by Hamlin.
Woohoo! Now, if we get back to the white flag, we have a race. Look at Stenhouse in that 17 in the middle, back and forth and
Boy,
back
he just
and forth.
shoved Kyle Busch right out of the way. Ricky Stenhouse in the 17 to third place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a third line at the top of the racetrack.
Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Third generation star, Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
Good job, Junebug. Woo!
Reed soaring.
It seems like being out front and pulling these others and not affecting him at all. Here comes Harvick around the outside of Clint Boyer.
And look who's with him.
And here
Dale
comes
Earnhardt
Dale
Jr.
But look at the run that Harvick had off turn 4 in that 4 car. White flag this time.
A lot of jostling back in the pack. The leader's going to make it under the white, under green. Logano, Harvick, Earnhardt, Boyer, last lap.
Guess what? The race is getting ready to start off turn 2. It's all on from there on.
Car smoking back of the field, drops back out of play. 3 wide. Big cluster coming off turn number 4. Smoke,
oh, man.
Trouble, way in the back, but here come the leaders.
The question is, are they going to throw the yellow or are they going to let them race back?
7, 8 car pile up in the back straightaway. Caution is out.
Joey Logano.
Keep coming. Just stay on the gas. Back straightaway. Stay on the gas. Coming to easy here. They say roll out of the throttle.
It's over, boys.
Coming
it's over.
Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, guys! Hell yeah! Wow!
Place, not without at least putting effort into trying to make something happen.
He has Carl Edwards behind in a car that is damaged. Will someone have to come up to the outside to be of any help to him?
Yeah, Carl's just hanging on.
Right.
He's got a car. He's just hanging. He's happy to be right where he is. The other guys I'm not so sure about. We're going to find out here pretty quick.
Yeah, we're getting ready to find out right here. They get to this white flag. You watch. If they're going to make a move, it's going to happen just after this white flag.
I think it'll happen off turn 4.
Here goes Hamlin up high. Here comes the 20 of Matt Kenseth.
Can't do it.
No, he just doesn't have enough of a push. He's going to have to back up to that car behind him and get that push, but he's trying.
He wants that 4 car to help him. Here he goes.
Next flag ends the race.
I just don't think he can do it from the outside.
He might be able to get up to 3rd, maybe 2nd. I just don't know if he's going to get all the way up to the lead, but here he comes.
Got to run down the back. It's going to be a drag race off turn 4, but I just don't see him being able to pull it off.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to 2nd.
Hamlin a 2nd. Up
Watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, don't wreck.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
Denny Hamlin. Oh my goodness.
Here comes a 41 now with the big run.
Oh, the race is on now, boys. It's anybody's race now.
Wow. Again, I don't like this high line. I just think it gives too many opportunities to get a run and make moves on the inside.
Well, there's a guy right there running 2nd right now that's finished 3rd in this thing 3 times.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, when I think of experience and knowledge here at Daytona, I think of Kurt Busch. He's been so close so many times.
Pushed his teammate to victory here one time. Is anybody going to push him today?
Look at the 21 coming on the inside to give him a big push. Where'd he come from?
Ryan Blaney from the back with Logano. Blaney
42's out of gas. 42's out of gas.
Who else is going to run out fuel?
21 is, I'm not so sure. Well, I think he's okay. He's still going.
Now, if the 47 can get up behind the 21, give him a push, he might get there, but I don't know. I think this might be Kurt Busch's day.
Looks like he's going to come home a winner.
Kurt Busch has been the bridesmaid in the Daytona 500. Here they come off turn 4 for the final time. From Las Vegas, the 2004 champion of the series, Kurt Busch, for Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, wins the Daytona 500.
Wow. Wow. First time he's won the 500. What about that?
Row 2, Buescher and Dillon.
Boy, look at that. We'll get right down on that door. I mean, tell you that 10 car
showing his strength, isn't he?
Pretty strong. We don't know how good some of these guys are because we haven't seen them up front all day. And here we got a shot.
Now Paul Menard just tried to make a move on Buescher. That's going to hurt Denny Hamlin. He's got no pusher.
And Eric Almirola, who had a bad crash, Kansas last year, missed 6 races. That's when Bubba Wallace got his chance to drive the 43. Almirola moved on at the end of the season to Stewart Haas Racing, and he is a lap away from the checkered flag in the Daytona 500.
Well, he did what his crew chief told him. You got to lead. Hang on to it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep those two side by side behind him. Keep working those lanes. I like the inside lane in the corner, the outside lane on the straightaways. It's going to be a big push coming on the top lane.
Both of them. Moving to the same both lanes.
Boy, this is going to take
to the top lane.
Going to have to be quick. Going to have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dillon, where will he go?
Going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes.
Good.
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
And here it comes with the number 3, 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race. Turn 1 lap to go. 2 Connecticut Yankees chasing Hamlin and Busch.
Wow, what a move by Logano. He got under Kyle Busch.
And Preece is coming to help.
All right, and that's what he's going to need. He's got to back up to Preece. He's not going to be able to do it on his own. He's got to get that push from Preece. He's going to have to get on the brakes here, but he's got Kyle Busch in the outside lane.
Logano and Preece grew up together at the quarter midget tracks in Connecticut. And Logano looks low. Top lane gets spilled. It's Kyle. Kyle Busch in the top lane. Logano on the bottom. McDowell, the second yellow car. Where will he go?
So interesting that McDowell decided to go with Kyle Busch, but here comes Eric Jones on the inside. Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin off turn number 4. No, side-by-side battle to the finish. This time, Denny Hamlin wins his second Daytona 500 and wins it for Coach Gibbs in Toyota.
In the 11 car.
Wow.
What a day for J.D. Gibbs, for Joe Gibbs, for that whole team. Boy, that's storybook stuff right there.
That was meant to be.
So get in again, my friend. Nice work. Awesome job, Chris. Team, I'm really proud of you guys. It's going to be a great year. Yeah, I got to talk to my driver right now. At the same time, I'll talk to both of you. Way to go, Denny Hamlin. Golly, it's such a pleasure to work with these guys. Thank you very much. That's the motion. I'm trying not to show it all week, but here we are. Daytona 500 champs. Thank you.
The Joe Gibbs Toyotas finish 1, 2, 3.
Well, Coach, we were talking a few moments ago, and you said just as long as one of them won. You finished 1, 2, 3. Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, I got to tell you, what happened.
Look at those eyes on Denny Hamlin looking in his mirror. What's Ryan Blaney going to do? Right now, he does want him to lock onto him. They get separated a little bit on the back straightaway.
Through the speedy drive, Buescher not able to be of much help to Newman. Can't get close enough to push him.
Now what? Denny's got to be careful getting too far out there and letting a big run come. And now as long as they're side by side, he's good. But here comes Newman. Big run. Denny put the block on him. Great job not causing a wreck on that block.
White flag under green. Next flag will end the race, and Newman is there.
Newman's got locked onto his rear bumper just like he did. Oh, wrecking behind Chase Elliott around.
Spinning around. Still green.
Still green.
Still green, and here they come.
And here comes Blaney.
Ryan Blaney up behind Ryan Newman, trying to get him to Hamlin.
Newman backed up to Blaney. Big run coming here.
To the inside, Newman to the front.
Nothing Denny Hamlin could do. What can Ryan Blaney now do? Here comes a push from Denny Hamlin. Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air. Goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th. And comes to rest.
Everybody stay. They're playing with their gas, the 9 and the 3 mainly.
Gap for the 2 car right there.
That's Joey Logano's spot.
On the 4. He's
Big gap.
TJ Majors.
Everybody stay in here, though. Big gap behind the 4. Brad's got him stacked up big.
20% of all Daytona 500s have ended with a last lap change of the lead.
That's not going to change tonight.
There he goes.
Big run right here.
Joey's going to move down, block that.
Right to his teammate's bumper.
Watch what happens now behind all these guys. Now that's going to shake everything up. Here comes Austin Dillon to the outside. Oh, man, Kevin Harvick in trouble, gets shuffled out.
White flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Okay, now these guys, their job, if you're Austin Dillon, one of those
guys. Watch this run Kevin Harvick has on the bottom.
Now the 5's can go to the outside. They're all trying to build that run that Keselowski did.
Here goes the 3 car.
Will Dillon have help? No, they come down to block. Logano goes back up. Keselowski with him. McDowell in tow. Dillon on the bottom.
The run's on top. Oh! Teammates.
Around they go in a hard crash. Kyle Busch.
Larson.
Caution is out.
Bubba Wallace is in this. Austin Cindric. Hard hit by Kyle Busch.
Caution's out.
McDowell is first to the line, but will have to go back to the moment of caution, which ends